Let's meet our town, Oleksandriia. Our region is the land where Scythians and Sarmatians once lived, and where the northern border of the Golden Horde's possessions and the southern border of the Ukrainian Cossack state, the Hetmanate, passed through. For those free lands, our ancestors fought against the Tatars, Polish nobles, and the Moscow Kingdom. In 1746, Ritsko Usik, a Cossack of the Kremenchuk 100 of the Mirgorod Regiment of the Hetmanate, founded a wintering place called Usivka at the confluence of two rivers. In 1751, Russian Empress Elizabeth resettled Balkan inhabitants, Croats, Serbs, Bulgarians, and Romanians to our lands and created New Serbia. Imperial military settlements were established, Cossacks were deprived of their status, and local residents were forcibly resettled. In 1806, the royal settlement was transformed into the county town of Oleksandriia. From the second half of the 19th century, the town became a powerful center of the region's economy and culture. The local agricultural industry, processing industry, and brown coal mining were developed. At the beginning of the 20th century, Oleksandriia was a multi-ethnic, multicultural community with Ukrainians, Serbs, Jews, and Russians living in the same community. Alongside Orthodox churches, there were Jewish synagogues, but the official language of communication was Russian. Despite oppression and suppression of everything Ukrainian, the Cossack spirit and heroic legacy gave birth to its heroes. These include a legendary rebel and a commander of the United Ukrainian Insurgent Army, Nikifor Grigoriev, a philosopher and literary critic, Dmitro Chizhevsky, a wandering poet, Leonid Chernov-Maloshishenko, and an astronaut, twice hero of the Soviet Union, Leonid Popov, who was born and grew up in Oleksandriia. The Soviet era, from 1919 to 1991, brought many trials for both the country and Oleksandriia's residents. According to the publication The All-Union Russian Calendar for 1919, 20,500 people lived in Oleksandriia. The Holodomor of 1932-1933 took the lives of every 10th person in town. During World War II, 10,000 soldiers and officers from Oleksandriia died or were declared missed in action. The exact number of civilians' casualties is still unknown. The town suffered extensive damage during that war. After the war, Oleksandriia underwent aggressive industrialization. Young people were brought from villages to the town for reconstruction and work in coal mines. By the 1970s, the town's population exceeded 100,000, with 14,000 working in coal mining-related industries. In total, there were 42 enterprises engaged in mining, defense, machinery, food, and light industry. Oleksandriia produced transportation and printing equipment, cranes and combines, mountain wax and electronic boards, mills and sawmills, bricks and parquet, furniture, clothing, and military orders. The products were distributed throughout the Soviet Union, and the town has its own dairy, meat packing plant, and brewery. The majority of the enterprises could not survive the collapse of the Soviet Union and the transition to a so-called non-socialist economy. Oleksandriia today. According to modern statistics, the population of Oleksandriia is 78,000 people. Today, the basis of the region's industrial production is the processing of agricultural products. One of the Ukrainian most powerful agricultural companies, Agrovista, is based in Oleksandriia. This integrated agricultural corporation specializes in the production of cereals and oil crops, animal husbandry, grain trading, and sugar production. The company's livestock sector includes the production of pork, beef, and the Petrogivsky milk complex. The Oleksandriia Sugar Factory specializes in producing of sugar sand from sugar beets. Agrovista also owns a river grain terminal on the Dnieper River and has the largest cargo ship in Ukraine. The company Zernerie supplies flour which is produced on the modern equipment to the world market. The company has 3 certified elevators with a total capacity of over 100,000 tons. The Katerinoslavsky Furniture Workshops is a modern enterprise and #1 company in Ukraine for manufacturing of orthopedic mattresses and sleep accessories, exporting its products to 22 European countries. The Vira Service Intermash plant is a leader in crane construction in Ukraine, producing lifting and transportation equipment for iron ore and steel plants, as well as machinery manufacturing enterprises. Since its revival in 2012, the plant has been exporting its products to European countries. The Abalon non-alcoholic and low-alcohol beverage plant is one of the largest producers of such products in Ukraine. The plant also has a full plastic packaging production cycle. Oleksandriia is really proud of its football club. The Oleksandriia Football Club competes in the Ukrainian Premier League. The club was established in 1948. Its highest achievement was the 3rd place in the Ukrainian Premier League in 2018 and participation in the Europa League in 2019. Besides of the developed football infrastructure, there is a sports swimming complex of Olympic standard and an ice arena called the Snow Queen. The city's highlight is the Oleksandriia Theatre. Since 1905, it has been the birthplace of Ukrainian National Theatre and a school of acting. A famous Ukrainian actor and director, Yuri, began his career in Oleksandriia. The historic theatre building underwent a complete reconstruction between 2017 and 2021. After the beginning of Russian invasion, over 15,000 refugees have been registered in the town. Thousands of Oleksandriia's residents, both men and women, joined the military forces of Ukraine and went to defend their country. They formed a special brigade that participated in the liberation of Kharkiv and Kherson Oblast and is currently holding a heavy defense in Bakhmut. We are supporting the armed forces of Ukraine. We believe in our victory. We believe in Ukraine's European future. Oleksandriia is open to the world.